What is up, guys? Jake from OneHive here with the OneHive yellow side of this epic family scrimmage that we had. Some really good attacks out of their side, so let's get right into it. They did have some Town Hall 10 3-stars, and we're going to check them out. The first one coming from Master Wheat. Doing it on this low Town Hall 10. I mean, it wasn't like a super high, but it did have those max air defense, and it does have the Inferno Tower, so not the easiest thing to do still. Especially not without maxed heroes. And he's got that level 30 king, 39 queen, so not even maxed out there. But comes in on the right side, drops that queen down with those healers. She's going to do her thing, do her walk, start taking out some of these defenses. And then he does have some wall breakers to allow access right there on the corner. Boom, opens that up. She's going to go in now, take out the king, take out some more defenses, and take out that first air defense. Then she's going to have access to the X-bow, some other nice little bonus items there as she gets inside. Having to deal with this king right here. Queen's keeping her up, or excuse me, the healer's keeping her up, even dealing with that because it's the only damage coming her way, so no problem there. Once he goes down, she gets healed right back up before she gets in range. Look at these wall breakers coming in from long range, coming all the way over around the outside. They took the long way around there. Opened up that next compartment, just a way for her to get out there. CC troops coming out, drops down the poison, slows that all down, and takes out that wizard and barbarian while the queen is dealing with that lava hound. So all is well there. Healers are still raged up. The queen was actually still raged up too. That's why that lava hound goes down so quickly. Takes it out. A couple of minions to help out with those pups that are targeting his healers. And then from there, the queen's going to get healed back up and continue on her way. Another rage spell. Get that taken care of once those air skeletons get out of the way that got spawned there by one of those minions. Now the queen is going to finish her walk, going around and actually using the way that he created for her to get out of that compartment. So no shooting the walls, just walks around, gets onto that defending queen, so that's a good value there. And you'll see he's got a golem and a wizard down up top. He wants to get in this next compartment. He wants to get in there to that Inferno Tower. He wants to also be able to get to where that queen can reach that next air defense. He's already got 180 down. As soon as he gets this Inferno Tower down, he'll have the lava hound out of the CC taken care of. He'll have the queen taken care of. He'll have the Inferno down. And then when she finally gets there, he'll have 2 ADs down. But you'll see that Tesla does pop there, pulls that king up a little bit, but the queen is doing work right there. The lava tower goes down, or excuse me, the Inferno Tower goes down. Lava Hound's coming in from the bottom here, sort of farthest away from that last air defense that he wants to take out. Just setting him in and dealing with that sweeper a little bit, but no problem. He does have a haste spell. He can drop down right there for him, let him get through that a little quicker. And now as they start to close in, that last air defense being targeted up top, he does have the freeze spell for that Inferno Tower. So just hasting everything up, closing in, nice deployment on his balloons, targeting multiple defenses at once. Freezes up that Inferno Tower and that last air defense. Gets it all frozen, and that sweeper as well. So lets everything move through quicker. The air defense goes down, and now they are targeting that last Inferno Tower. As soon as they drop another bomb, boom, it's gone. Wizard Tower goes down. It was doing some pretty nasty damage to those balloons that all grouped up there, but gets it down in time, and then there is still a lava hound that didn't even explode. Nice job by Master Wheat. Okay, moving on here. Down a few spots, we're going to check out Cotton Eye Joe taking out number 10 and doing it with a Govaho. Again, these guys did all, as far as Town Hall 9s go, all ground attacks. So that was what they were delegated to. They didn't have any choice for air attacks. They had to come out with ground. But, you know, Govaho, very powerful attack. Can take out most bases, as a matter of fact, if done correctly, which Cotton Eye Joe has no problem doing. Does have the double jump. So interesting there. Drops down some wall breakers on the outside here. Opens up that first compartment. That's going to allow the queen to walk in. And then he's going to jump his way on in. Here comes the lava. Excuse me, here comes the lava hound. No, here comes the P.E.K.K.A. out of the CC. Drops the poison down, slows everything down, lets the queen start getting on there. But even one swing from that P.E.K.K.A., watch how devastating it is. Just, oh, he didn't get it off. It just chunks your queen down to basically nothing. So you almost have to use that ability in almost every instance when the P.E.K.K.A. comes out. But he goes ahead and uses it, takes it out, lets the queen continue walking on down, taking out more trash, more defenses. Just working her way through. You see up top there, golem going down, wizards coming in behind it. He's got to get in, got to get that queen taken care of. But more wizards and a golem on the other side, and then the king up the middle. So he's just coming in full force on this bottom, keeping this queen down here doing her thing and letting them do their thing up there. The Valks come in even. Look at that, sending all those Valks in. So heavy from the top side here. Just go right through the wall, coming in there, taking out the king and queen. very quickly. You see they're going down very fast here. The queen's almost dead. She did take out some of those wizards so she was on the outside of the wall, so they had to kind of reroute. Drops the heal spell down for them in the first jump, so they're going to get through this next little bit pretty quick. That high HP town hall, but you see how quickly it goes down. The queen is still up. She's still doing her thing down there. As soon as this wizard tower and this builder hut go down, they're going to take the jump. They're going to move right into that next compartment where all those Teslas are. She's going to give them another heal spell, keep them going, keep them moving forward, and keep them healthy. And then he does have, 9 hogs, but just not a big deal. He's got that next jump down there at the bottom. Let's everything just continue to move forward without slowing down. Still tank for some of this stuff as these hogs move their way through because he does not have a heal spell for him. He does have a rage spell that he just sort of did not need. You see the hogs taking out these last few defenses. Those wizards working on cleanup there. The queen's going to do her thing on cleanup, and that is going to be that with a swagged rage spell. Nice job, Cotton Eye Joe. All right, next one we're going to check out is Khal Drogo, taking out number 12, Rahi, on our side, and doing it with this mass witch attack. He loves these mass witches. He's been using them when he's not doing penta attacks. Comes in from the right side, drops those wizards down. He's got the golem out front doing the tanking. Quakes in the core, just opens everything wide open to where once he releases all of these troops, they can just sort of work their way right through. There's the store just going down. Here come the witches from a nice angle. He knows they're going to go in there. They're not going to roam on him. King, queen, everything's moving forward here at this point. He does have a bunch of hogs too, 22 hogs. That's a lot. Just start sprinkling them in from all sides here on the top, working his way around. He knows all these witches are gonna get into all this core area where these giant bombs might be, and all those little skeletons like little fingers going through the base will start triggering and finding traps and all of that stuff. So nicely done there. Lava Hound in the CC. It is going to explode. A lot of damage coming its way right there. It does go off. He's got these heal spells though. He's just sort of sprinkling these hogs in. There you see the troops springing those giant bombs on the bottom side, and that last heal spell for his hogs that are remaining. Another giant bomb goes off. But still, he's got lots of troops left, and look how quickly the defenses of this base were taken out so fast. Queen's ability is still there. So we got quite a few witches up, so they're producing those skeletons over and over, even though the splash damage is taking some of them out. They just spawn them right back up. The queen moves through, takes out that mortar, and from there, it is all over. No more splash damage means he cannot lose this attack. Pops that queen's ability, takes out the Teslas, and then from there, it is just cleanup time. So nicely done by Khal Drogo. Something a little different, not just hogs and Govaho and all that. All right, moving on here. Let's check out the next one, which is VPL. Taking out Ivan with a nice Govaho, queen walk, normal stuff, double jump. You guys know the deal. Again, this will take out most bases, if not all bases, if done right. So you do see it a lot in wars like this. Coming in from the top there with a minion, just taking out a trash building, probably creating a funnel, got the wizard down. Here comes the queen with healers, going to force that queen the direction he wants her to go with those trash buildings getting taken care of. The X-bow's already locked on, so the wizard over there is safe to do some extra work with that minion. And then right there, the wall breaker is going to let her just step right on in there, get into that core. You see that little dead zone core in there. Obviously, he wants to get in there. Possibly a Tesla farm there. Wants to try to take care of that and make sure that nothing's going to hurt his hogs when he releases them. Does have the Valks too, so he's going to get in, get a lot of value for this. The king is a high priority target when you're doing a ground attack as well, so that's a good bonus. Going to get in there and get that taken care of. He's doing quite a bit of damage to that level 30 queen. Drops that rage spell down just in time. Holy cow. So close, but gets it down in time. Gets her healed back up. And she's going to start moving forward. She's back to full life here. And from there, she will get into that sort of core area and test it out. See what's there, because she can reach this air defense as well over here. Giant bombs going off, taking out more defenses. Here come the CC troops. Does have another P.E.K.K.A. in there with some archers and whatnot. Drops that poison down, slows everything way down. But again, you've just got to use that ability when that P.E.K.K.A. comes out. It's a good way to force the attacker's hand on that ability. It doesn't do much more than that, but normally, if they're doing a queen walk and they're running into that, she will have to use that ability there. So golem and wizards on the right side, wall breakers to open everything up right here. They do get it opened up. King goes down, all moving in there. Queen decides to beat through a wall instead of walk over. Again, I think she can reach 1, 2, 3, 5. I'm pretty sure she could reach that air defense from where she could stand over there, but just maybe got a little bit too far over. Takes out the wall and continues on her walk. So it all works out. Jump spells down. That's going to allow the Valks, the Golem, all that to keep moving forward, and does have a nice heal waiting for them as soon as they get done with that storage. They will take the jump, get into the hill a little bit, and then continue. Now, a few of them went around the outside, but no big deal. Second jump goes down. That's going to allow them to get to that queen if the attacking queen doesn't beat them there first. But we'll see which one aggroes actually first here. You see the Tesla's all on the bottom there, and now here comes the queen over, drops that poison on. The king's locked on. He's going to start moving in, taking it out. And now he still has all these hogs. He's got 12 hogs that he's not unleashed here. He's just going to drop them down right on that Tesla farm, each one of them being targeted. Look how quickly he chews through that and that archer tower, just all of it gone immediately. And that pretty much leaves this base with no defense left. So the hog's going to finish up on this expo with help of a few swings of those Valks. And then from there, it's just defenses that really, really can't even hurt them. So nicely done. But VPL just took that base apart slowly, methodically. Good deployment and spell placement. Everything was spot on. Good job, man. All right, a couple more for you guys. Check out Snip. Taking out a number 23 bin and doing it again with Govaho, but not many hogs on this one. Only 4 hogs. Look at that. It's pretty crazy. Different style attack and has 3 jump spells. So really more heavy on the Valks, lighter on the hogs, and is going to move his way through here. Another one of these attacks that I'm not sure what the purpose of bringing this lightning spell was. It's not an air attack, so I mean, you can't say he was going to zap Quake. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you guys. Drops down some troops on the outside, takes care of some of these trash buildings, some wizards on the bottom for some of that higher HP stuff. Taking all of that out, and then you see the queen coming down up top with the healers. Another wizard to force her the direction you want her to go. And from there, just setting her on her way, letting her start her walk up. Comes on down, takes out the storage or the collector, takes out this barracks, takes out the air defense, takes all that, just empties that compartment out, and then continues working her way down. Now, this is one of those dead zone bases in the core. He's got the Valks coming up from the bottom here. There is a golem in the CC, but with those wizards and those healers on there, nothing. I mean, nothing. Look at all those healers out there. So many healers he brought for this attack. Pretty crazy. It's keeping everything full health, though, because watch, there's no air defense down here on the bottom, and I guess maybe this is why he was maybe meaning to bring a Zap Quake and accidentally brought another poison. There's no air defense down here, so putting these healers on this King and Valks, they just stay full health, and they just waltz through this base. They just take their time. They tank everything. They just continue to go on. So if you can find a spot where there's no air defense to really get in range, you see the queen takes out another air defense on the left side. This can be very, very effective. Healing up those Valks and that king. As you see, I don't think he's lost any of them yet. I mean, they're basically full health. They're taking out this whole section. And from here, with that jump spell, they'll continue on. Once that goes down, they will wrap through the base. He does have 2 more jump spells. He can just sort of keep dropping them, keep directing these troops through. Now, he is going to run into some air defense here that are going to be in range. When you're healing up Valks or King like that, you're always going to be in range when you get to these air defenses. But he's got a lot of healers, and they're going to move through this very quickly. He does have his queen joined back up now. You can see she's targeting the air defense. It goes down. Maybe loses one of his healers there. But nothing to be concerned about, really. The last jump spell right here over the top of this, I guess you've got to assume he meant to zap Quake, that last air defense. And just like a lot of people, you forget to bring that Quake. You're so used to bringing those poisons, you forget the Quake. But right there, the last few defenses go down. I mean, so many Valks left. Still got healers left. Still got his queen left, his king left. Still got hogs left. I mean, just so much of this base is gone, and he's got so many troops remaining. Just a beautiful attack, something different, something cool. I liked it. Swagged the last poison and the lightning spell. So nicely done, Snip. All right, last one we're going to check out. Number 30, J Money, taking out Nicholas here and doing it with mass Valks. 4 heals, 18 Valks, only 4 hogs. So again, I like these sort of ones that are just a little bit different. Now, this is a lower level Town Hall 9 for sure, but it does have pretty high level heroes, high level walls, and quite a few maxed out defenses. Cannons not being maxed, the Expo's not being maxed. Pretty much it. Golem goes down on the right side, Queen right behind it, a couple of wizards are just clearing this trash out of the way. There's your test wall breaker. Nothing there to stop them. A few more wall breakers, opens it right up, and from there, going to be sending in these Valks, all of them. I mean, just look at that. Just a swarm of redheads move through this base. The king's coming in behind. Pretty much one swing takes out anything they encounter. And again, he's just got the heal spells. He's not going to worry about trying to take these out as far as like jump spells to move them through. He's just going to let them beat through these walls. When you got that many now, unfortunately, this dragon and these balloons are targeting them. And I've told you guys, the one thing that can kill your Valks, even under heal, is a CC troop. Dragon's one of those things. So it's doing a lot of damage. They're finding the queen and the poison get taken care of. The few hogs he brought on the bottom here just helping out with the flanking, but Again, these Valks just move from compartment to compartment, 1, 2 swings, and boom, they have an open wall for the most part. One more, there it goes, open wall, and they just move their way through. He's got the heal spells for them. As soon as they start getting a little bit low, he heals them right back up. You see, you got the wizards that he's sprinkling around the outside. That's just to keep the Valks moving actually into the base and not trying to run around the outside, take out trash buildings. He wants them in that core. See, the queen's still doing her thing over there, so she's in great shape. So does her ability. But the real story is the Valks. Here they kind of split on him with that king, unfortunately. But as soon as they get that wall weakened up, they sort of, and wizards take out those outside buildings, they sort of reef target, get back together, another heal spell, pops the king's ability. Everything continues to move its way forward. The queen's getting pretty low, going to have to pop her ability in just a moment. Actually, he misses the queen's ability to that Tesla. She goes down. He's just too focused on these Valks and on those heal spells, which is all right. But right there, you see they take out that wall. They do get to the outside of this base at this point. So he's got his wizards backing him up, but not really what he wanted to do. He wanted him to go with that king on the inside there. But the king's doing the tanking. All is well. We'll fast forward just a little bit of speed up here. They're taking a lot of damage out there, but he's got that last heal spell. He's going to go ahead and drop it right there. As soon as this last trash building is taken care of, they're going to work their way back into the base. Like they're doing the tanking. The wizards are doing the damage. It's working out pretty well. That last few defenses go down, and from there, it's just getting through the walls to those last few trash buildings, that sweeper, that collector, and only a few Valks left, but gets the job done and gets the 3-star nicely done to J Money. All right, guys, that is it. The epic family scrim is over. Congratulations again to OneHive Yellow. Good try to OneHive Black, my team. That just, putting me on an air team, we don't have a very good chance to win. So just the way it is. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Until next time, Jake from OneHive doing my best to help you guys suck less.